International airline travel is a bit more involved than just domestic travel because you must pass through a customs and immigration checkpoint. If you're based in the United States and you travel internationally with a drone, I'd recommend completing paperwork before you depart that proves that you didn't purchase the drone during your trip. When you return to the United States, you may be asked to prove that your equipment wasn't purchased abroad. I'll provide a link to the U.S. Customs Form 4457, which is a certificate of registration for personal effects taken abroad. Drones are becoming common enough that most security and custom agents are becoming familiar with them. I did travel to Dubai a couple of years ago with a Phantom 2, and their custom agents weren't sure exactly what this drone was that I was carrying, and they held me for about 15 to 20 minutes while they inspected the drone and the attached GoPro camera. And if this happens to you, just make sure to stay calm and be polite. The agents may ask you to remove the drone from the case and explain and show the parts and maybe explain how it works. And that's what happened in my case. And once they determined that I wasn't a threat, they cleared it with their supervisor, and then they sent me on my way. Since then, I've traveled to probably a dozen other countries and have never been stopped. But make sure that you're polite and courteous, and you should have no issues. Making sure that your batteries are in good condition and stored in your carry-on luggage is probably even more important for international flights. These flights are much longer and they cruise at much higher altitudes, and this would allow for more chance for your battery to swell and catch fire. Before you travel, it's also a good idea to research the drone laws where you are going to be going. Some countries and cities have strict laws about where you can fly your drone. Be respectful and follow the rules, and you should stay out of trouble.